Well, family. Hey, looks like Red Lobster going out of business. You don't supposed to be eating that shit anyway, man. Do you know what the lobsters do down there in the sea? Hey, they patrol the sea. They keep the sea clean, as do other stuff, shellfish and stuff in the sea. And people like this, hey, they heartbroken. I won't be able to eat no more shrimp and lobster. You lobster eating, human flesh eating devil, you Anna. Now let's get started, family.
Seafood chain Red Lobster has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and more restaurant closures are on the way. I say more restaurant closures because earlier this year, they actually ended up shutting down as many as 90 of their restaurants. And now, this Chapter 11 bankruptcy makes clear that they're going to close more of that. Now, experts argue that the chain's $20 endless shrimp deal, which used to be a limited time offer, but they made it permanent, led to the demise of the food chain. But
Hey, the most high shutting it down. You don't supposed to be eating none of that shit. Don't you know that stuff? Everything got a purpose, but you don't know that, don't you? With your little fangs down there. Yeah, got that good tonight though. Little fangs down there, you little racist, little woman, you.
that's actually not the case. It's one factor that led to its demise, but the real story.
Nah, and multiple factors. You hunted the seed, and you already the down there it made a stint. The snow crab. Mohai had to hide the rest of them, cause man, if not, man, how the sea gonna clean itself? This is why I say, man, when you take out everything on that planet connected though, and y'all don't belong here because you don't know how to act right when you here. Everything want either you want to kill it or you want to eat it.
Is actually a lot more complicated. So buckle up as I walk you through what
Yeah, you buckle up because you're gonna need it when the Most High come back. You buckle up, Anna. Captivity though, baby girl.
really happened. So look, business actually began to slip for chain restaurants at a time when the price of seafood skyrocketed. And that was not good news for Red Lobster, a seafood restaurant, and also a chain restaurant. So
Hey, you know why they skyrocketed? Because they hunting the shit out of them, man. Going out there getting shit you ain't supposed to eat. And yeah, I made a comment to her video, family, and she blocked it. And I got her, so I can't comment in the no comment section for 24 hours. And they should have made it 48 hours. I don't give a damn.
casual dining has slipped from 36% of total restaurant industry sales in 2013 to 31% in 2023. And that's according to Technomike, a restaurant research firm. Now, back in 2014, Darden Restaurants ended up selling Red Lobster to a private equity firm, specifically due to the fact that the price of seafood was rising and the business wasn't as profitable given the business model of seafood. So they sold it to a private equity firm called Golden Gate Capital for $2.1 billion. Here's more information about seafood prices and how it impacted Red Lobster back in 2013, 2014. Shrimp prices began to spike in 2013.
Mm-hmm. And they gonna keep on spiking. Unless you got a motherfucking lobster farm out there. Hey, ain't gonna be no more fishing out of our ocean though. That shit cut out. The most high cutting this shit out.
That year, Red Lobster's revenue plummeted in comparison to another Darden.
See, y'all don't know when to fucking stop, man. You shouldn't have never touched that stuff down there. The Bible said don't eat nothing that got out the sea that got scales, unless it got scales, fins, and that don't mean no damn nasty ass slimy catfish either. You better be eating something with some scales on
Brand, Olive Garden. The next year, Darden sold Red Lobster for $2.1 billion.
Hey, do y'all even know what lobsters do though in the sea? They eat shit. They bottom feeders, man. They garbage eaters. And you eating it, putting that shit in your body. I don't give a fuck about it. you, Anna, and those like you that eating it. I just care about my family. Stop eating that shit, y'all, my brothers and sisters. Don't you know that shit gonna get in your bloodstream and fuck you up?
Dollars to a private equity firm.
That shit just as nasty as as a pig, man, or a hog, or a catfish. They eat shit. You know what a catfish eat on? They eat shit from other animals, man, and anything else they can run across.
As part of the deal, all of Red Lobster's real estate, which it had acquired since the late 1960s, was sold and leased back
Since 1960. So it's 2024 now, man. The sea down there is dry, man. These people don't know when to stop, though. They broke the rules, and they don't know what I'm saying. When you breaking the rule, you already breaking the rule, and you eating shit that you don't supposed to be eating, though. Man, everything got a purpose, though. From the people to the damn grass on the ground.
the company to fund the total price. Restaurant leasebacks can be kind of common in restaurants as something on the
Oh, she look like a lobster eater, that boy. That's a lobster eater for sure.
chains do. The positive is you get a whole chunk of capital way up front. The negative is there can be consequences down the chain. So those property leasebacks, super important to the story, and we're going to come right back to it. But in 2020, due to the financial pressures that were brought forward by the coronavirus pandemic, the private equity firm Golden Gate sold its remaining stake to a Thai company known as Thai Union Group. Now, keep in mind that
Thai, hey, they sound like some Chinese mother, and we know they eat rats and every motherfucking thing. You eat rats, Anna? You look like you ate a rat before. You love Chinese food, don't you? Man, I can sense that woman energy though. This bitch will eat anything. She have a human flesh.
Union Group was also a supplier of seafood.
Damn, man, y'all get a good look at it. Let me pause it for a minute. This is the face of a damn a motherfucking lizard, man, that'll eat anything. Look at her though. She just ain't transformed yet. Look at that ear though. Man, we gotta catch these signs though, family. These people ain't none of us, man. I'm telling y'all. Look at her ear though, man. Do I need to zoom in on again? You got an F ear with your little earpiece in there, telling you what to say.
To Red Lobster, and they did something kind of shady. So in January,
And let me catch. I'm gonna
Thai
try to
Union
catch the
Group
fangs though when she come up. Oh, here we go. Commercial.
Are you having any luck? Are you getting any loving? If other Group announced it was seeking to unload its ownership share in Red Lobster, it cited a combination of the COVID 19 pandemic, sustained industry headwinds, higher interest rates, and rising material and labor costs. And here is where things start to get pretty interesting. Rental leases for its restaurants have proven to be a particular burden. In bankruptcy filings on Monday, the company said that it was seeking to reject unexpired leases and abandon any personal property remaining at leased premises on an emergency basis to avoid incurring post petition administrative rent. So understand that when the private equity firm bought Red Lobster back in 2014, it sold the land that Red Lobster restaurants were situated on and then leased the land back to Red Lobster. And that ended up being a pretty big financial burden for Red Lobster, right?
Mm-hmm. Most high shutting it down, Anna. You don't supposed to be eating it. And then she gonna admit, I'm a red lobster lover. Her and that bitch ass nigga, her stooge over there that work on the show with her.
At a time when seafood prices were also increasing, at a time when people were less interested in eating at chain restaurants, all of this stuff kind of started to work together to lead to the demise of Red Lobster. And so here's a few.
Oh, you sound worried. You mad? Cause the most high shutting that shit down? I wanna eat my lobster. I wanna eat anything I want to on this planet, cause I'm damn devil.
More details on that, and then I want to get into Specifically, how Thai union groups screwed Red Lobster over. Let's watch. Interest rates rose, which drove up the price of its leases. You're not in control of your destiny in the same way as you are when you own all the restaurants. There's a chance that you're going to have to amend your terms. The prices can fluctuate, and suddenly you're paying a lot more for your real estate than you did. To combat these losses, Red Lobster needed a hit. In June 2023, the company took a big swing. Ultimate Endless Shrimp is here with a limited time The dragon shrimp flavor drop was limited time, but endless shrimp at a low price was now a year-round deal. So the whole point of making the $20 endless shrimp deal permanent was to bring in more foot traffic.